Hello lovely bookworms, I'm Esmay from Paradise of Pages on Instagram and also on Twitter, and welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm sitting in a little bit of a different spot and I hope that you enjoy this just as much as the regular spot. So I'm sitting on my bed, my new bed, and you can see my shelves and my new basically plants. There's a plant behind me. I hope you enjoy this. In any case, let me know which setting you prefer, this one or literally in front of my bookshelves. But that is not what I wanted to talk about today. Today I'm here to announce another read-along. I'm doing another read-along. I'm so excited for this because we will be doing the BrokenEarthAlong. Woo! So we will be reading the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, and we will be starting with the 5th season in October. This will go from October until November, so every month another book. And of course with this one I'm not doing this alone. So I'm once again joined by the lovely Jane over from the Bookaholic, and this time I'm also joined by Charlotte from Clumsy Charlotte. I will link them down below. But most importantly, this time around, I will also be joined, or we will also be joined, I would probably have to say from this point on, by my partner in crime, Femke. We are doing it with the 4 of us, which works perfectly considering Femke and I have one channel. So there will be a live show and a reading sprint every single month. And we basically just switch out which channels they are on. But as for the first live show and reading sprint, we'll go into that a little bit later in this video, but I wanted to announce it and sort of say hello, if that makes sense. So we will be starting with the 5th season, and then we will also be reading the Obelisk Gate and the Stone Sky in the months after that. So that's a good start. At least I think it's a good start. That said, considering we are doing a trilogy, we kind of need to talk about what the book is about. And considering, you probably know this at this point, I'm very bad at synopsises. So what I'm gonna do, because right now I have my backup, I'm gonna give you guys over to Femke, who will tell you a little bit more about the reading dates. So basically the dates about when the live shows and the reading sprints are here. And most importantly, she will tell you what this book is about, or at least without spoilers. So a little bit of a preview of this trilogy. So without further ado, let's go over to my partner in crime.
And now for the synopsis of the 5th season. I am going to read you the summary on Goodreads because I suck at synopsis. So it says, "This is the way the world ends. Again, 3 terrible things happen in a single day. Essen, a woman living an ordinary life in a small town, comes home to find that her husband has brutally murdered their son and kidnapped their daughter. Meanwhile, mighty Sanzé, the world-spanning empire whose innovations have been civilization's bedrock for 1,000 years, collapses as most of its citizens are murdered to serve a madman's vengeance. And worst of all, across the heart of a vast continent known as the Stillness, a great red rift has been torn into the heart of the earth, spewing ash enough to darken the sky for years, or centuries. Now Essen must pursue the wreckage of her family through a deadly dying land. Without sunlight, clean water, or arable land, and with limited stockpiles of supplies, there will be war all across the Stillness. A battle royale of nations, not for power or territory, but simply for the basic resources necessary to get through the long dark night. Essen does not care if the world falls apart around her. She'll break it herself if she must, to save her daughter." So of course we will also be holding live shows and sprints for this read-along. And the first live sprint will be on the 17th of October, which is on a Sunday. And it will be, I'm not sure whether our clocks will have already been set to winter time. But if it's still summertime, it will be at 6 p.m. BST. If it's wintertime, it will be at 6 p.m. GMT. So there's a slight difference there. It's an hour's difference. And then our live show to discuss the first book will be on October 31st at the same time. So I think it will already be wintertime then, so that would be 6 p.m. GMT in that case. But again, if not, it will be 6 p.m. BST. As for the channel, the first reading sprint on the 17th of October will be on our channel, so it will be right here. And the first live show will be on Charlotte's channel. She will also have an announcement video up, so you can subscribe to her there.
So that actually brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys are as excited for this as we are. I cannot believe we're actually hosting this with Charlotte and Jane. This is going to be so much fun. I hope that we will enjoy the books. So yes, I'm so excited.
So we hope that you will be reading along with us. I am incredibly excited to finally start this series. And if you watched until this point, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every single time that we post a video. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.